I'll let the good scholar examine the deadly powders.
I feel...
We'll put him to the test.
You say that every time, don't you? I feel that you were sent to us by destiny itself. Alexander has tasked me with finding out the truth about Simon's death from Gurgi. It makes me feel uneasy. But why would he give you so difficult a task, my child? He is well aware that the Cains, blinded by fury, are looking for the mysterious man-eater who supposedly murdered Simon. In their anger, they are missing the obvious, but such is that family's way. Even our protection may be of no use. The truth will speak for itself. They won't dare to hurt me, I suppose. Perhaps, but Gurgi will never speak to you, will he? Or do you wield such power over people to be able to make him talk? No, I have no such power, but cunning will become the solution where power can't. If you help me, I can make him answer questions. And how will you find out the truth? How will you make him reveal it? I would call a person by their real name twice and say the words, such and such, I know of you this. Will you agree to touch me? To brave the depths? To answer my questions candidly and without prejudice? If the answer is yes, then it's done. Why I know of you this, it feels like part of the phrase is omitted. It is. You really have to know a secret about the person. Which it would stun them to hear. But the secret must be true, of course. For example, you can say, Anna, oh Anna, I know of you this. You kidnapped a child. What is that supposed to mean? Why did you say that? It's just an example. Do you know any secrets concerning Georgie Kane? Yes. I will teach you. First of all, call him Judge. Do not call him Gurgi at first. The Cains are clever, and he may immediately become suspicious. If you want to stun him with a secret, try to say, you never loved Simon, and you are no twin of his. He will be taken aback. Thank you. Thank you. But it is not Gurgi that you should be wary. I feel that the Cain's plot was conceived in a different mind. It all comes from Maria, who is about to challenge my position of a mistress. But do not even think of approaching her yet. She's very dangerous. Your formula will not work on someone who has a mistress's abilities. Alright, I'll follow your advice. That's interesting. Did we know that already? So Gurgi is not Simon's twin, and Gurgi specifically does not love Simon. It has to be a secret that they'll be taken aback by, so it has to be true. Why does Katerina know that? I guess she's clairvoyant, so she can know it for a lot of reasons. But Gurgi, who wants to become the conduit for Simon, doesn't love him. That seems kind of significant. Hi there, little girl. How are you doing? Would you like to do a trade? You got drugs. I like drugs. I would like to trade for drugs. No, these are worth 2? Oh well. No more flowers. There we go. Hello, other little girl who may or may not have drugs. Hi there. Do you know how to play reflections? You don't seem like an ordinary girl. I wonder what you look like coming out on the other side. Did you catch the unseen cat? I invited the Bachelor to have a look at the unseen cat. But I know he won't come. He doesn't seem to understand us at all. Is it true that he's very smart? Intelligence is relative. Often the voice of reason tangles the ways of fate, whereas the heart always leads you down the right path. Why don't you get some yourself? You can find a bottle in any bin, and there's a water barrel just around the corner. Wow, just breaking the fourth wall here, huh? Immediately, she loses access to the drunks for the rest of the game when they realize they can just do this themselves. My ears are abuzz. I'm so short on breath. It's twire that's sucking me dry. And who knows if the water in that barrel's fine to drink anyway. Terrible things are happening all around. Have you heard about last night? No, what happened? They say last night Simon Kane died. Nobody knows how it happened, but the main suspect is Artemy Burke. And he killed his father, too. The two of them, first the Haruspecs, then the Bachelor, will drown the town in blood. They're not wrong. Artemy is happy to carve people open throughout the game, and then give him a moment, and the Bachelor will sacrifice the entire town for the polyhedron. I know you. You're Clara. They also call you the Changeling. Time will tell, Pumpkin. Oh, no dialogue there. Oh, right, trades. I don't know if I can use bullets yet. Let's wait till I actually have a gun. I know that Clara may not be able to use weapons that the other characters used, so I need to verify that weapons are usable and acquirable before I try buying guns. I mean ammo for them. Oh my god, copies of the same boy. Where is everybody? Both Doghead and Soul in a House were here just a sec ago. Did you scare them off? Hey, don't you come closer. And hello to you too. So, you are a tough guy, aren't you? Well, how's it going? Yesterday a Schmouder cache was plundered. Hear about that? And the formula is irretrievable. The only thing we can do is search the ones that are still left. Get it? Or maybe you were the mild dew yesterday too. Or maybe you were by the mild dew yesterday too. I'd rather take a look at what you have. Perhaps it was you there yesterday, not me. Let's check. Drugs, 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 drugs. Not very expensive drugs. A razor for a drug. Damn. Some of these characters are just stocked up. Alright, well, I've got drugs for days now. That doesn't hurt. If Clara needs to heal and sleep at the same time, then she's not going to have much trouble. Who's a tiny nightmare child? I can't wait for when I trade with you and you turn out to have a Schmouder. Huh. I almost had a heart attack, honestly. I was like, it's going to happen, isn't it? I swear to God, it's going to happen. Of course it would. Stocking up on drugs. Hello, polyhedron. And hello, Kane.
I'm deadly tired.
What's this now? Here's an unexpected visitor indeed. I can't believe what I'm seeing. My name is Clara. I just want to... You do look like a regular human being on the outside. I'd like to help, if my help is needed here. Of course, I can work miracles. That's not uncommon around here. And do you know what a person greatly resembling you in appearance is wanted for the murder committed by supernatural means? I do, but don't be in a hurry to call the guards. I'm not guilty, and there's proof of that.
Tell me what you want, and I will tell you who you are.
I must say, if it were up to me, I'd have you executed without further ado. You owe your life to the Bachelor, in a way, for he told us that although there is little doubt left that you are a changeling spawned by the steppe, the shape you assumed when you visited upon him, was unexpectedly unexpectedly uncharacteristic of any demon he knows of. What are you talking about? You laid your hands on a mortally wounded man and brought him back to life. Calling upon the holy powers to bear witness, your demeanor was, so they say, like that of a miracle worker, or even a saint of sorts. Is that so? I only bring goodness into this world, such is my nature. All the same, I don't believe you. Besides, you claim to have an evil twin. So which one of you two is the real one, and which is the changeling? You know twins can just exist, right? I've done the honest thing and come before you so you can see for yourself. Why have you come to me, fearsome child, posing as a miracle worker? I wanted to ask you about Simon, the late ruler. Is that so? Very well. I will lend you my ear, but no sooner than you have met Maria, my niece. Let her look at you with her own eyes and tell me who you are and how I should treat anything you tell me. Alright, where will I find her? My character very much does not want to meet Maria, and Katerina said not to meet Maria. I'm curious what Maria might be capable of, besides just damning me. Of course, Maria's kind of incentivized to turn against me, because if she senses that I might be a candidate for another mistress, she might try to get rid of me, regardless of everything else.
He's very smart, this Bachelor. He'll find the murderer before nightfall.
Your face looks familiar. We've never met before. I know who you are. I just can't quite get a grasp of your essence. Where people have a soul, you have a black pit. What name have you chosen for yourself? Why are you saying such hurtful things? What have I ever done to you?
Great souls are not those who have fewer passions and more virtues than the common, but those only who have greater designs.
What is it? Your uncle, Gurgi, has sent me to you, so that you could take a look at me and say what you think about me. Why should I? He wants to know how dangerous my supernatural abilities are. Your abilities? Haha. Fine sort of a mistress. Well, let me look at you then. Let me listen to you carefully. What is he getting so nervous about? You're a cheerful girl, aren't you, Maria? Let's have a good laugh together. Ha ha ha. I suppose I was too quick to laugh at you. Oh, that's a face she's got now. Let me see. You seem as though you were two people. You are a walking lie, but you shouldn't be killed yet. Everything depends on how this day ends. I'll have them tell Uncle to talk to you. Let him answer your questions. Goodbye, Maria. He does not like the look of me. But you shouldn't be killed yet, is what she says. What a joyful cast of characters. Just a jovial bunch. I like the part when they regularly threaten my life. That's fun. Thanks.
Hopefully, Vlad will call Ripper's bluff. The murderer claims to be Burach's son.
I feel like I'm not used to you saying as much as that, but are you the narrator of the game? I haven't spent much time around him for a while, but hearing him speak just now, I'm like, are you the narrator? Are you the guy that's like, another day has concluded? and the mime performance at the theater. And then also tells the narration at the beginning of the game of the credit roll of each character, the introduction. So, my dear guest, Maria wishes to say that Maria has already said all she wished to say. Don't be surprised. You wanted to ask me something, did you not? Feel free to ask. Gurgi? Oh, Gurgi, I know of you this. You didn't like Simon, and you were no twin of his. Will you agree to touch me, to brave the depths, to answer my questions candidly and without prejudice? Ask away. Do you know who murdered Simon? No. Are you sure he was murdered? No. Why have you ordered everyone to search for the murderer? If there is a murderer, they must have no chance to escape. Could one of the townsfolk be the murderer? No human being could have killed Simon. He was killed by a creature of supernatural powers. And you want to know what the creature looks like? No. I want to know what power it wields. And now you answer my final question. Will any of the Canes benefit from its death? No. None of us would be able to advance and sustain the town the way Simon did. And if his death was not a tragic accident by the ruling of some remorseless law, it will mean that our family's entire cause has been condemned. The town will perish. That's enough. There's nothing more that I wish to know. Interesting. My heart is beating something horrible. How could something that's terrifying ever happen? I can go back to the rod now. What was it, for goodness sake? I fail to understand something, and my ineptitude leads me right into their trap. Was it her that instilled such terror in me? Anyway, away with the doubts. Gurgi's waiting. So my character is Clara's not very happy to have encountered Maria. So Maria's some kind of clear threat, and she can already feel that. Alright, main next objective is to go meet up with Notkin, but I'm gonna talk to the Bachelor if he is home. Just because I might get a chance to have a candid conversation with him, although I kind of already did. We'll just see if anything else comes of it. I'm back on my garbage tours, because you never know what you'll need. It's really weird wandering around this environment when nothing's happening in it. Like, I got meters that are building up like crazy. I got my problems on my own level, but the, overall, the map's just empty. Just kind of hanging out, gathering stuff for funsies. Oh, it opened. I was like, oh, door, oh, the closed door, what'll I do?
Sorry, but I have to get back to work.
If I hadn't already heard, by extraordinary chance as it happens, what a contradictory character you are, I wouldn't have waited for a trial and a verdict to fire a bullet at your tender heart. God damn, everybody I meet in this game was like, if it wasn't for this incredibly contrived scenario, I would have shot you immediately and you would be dead. Like 5 people have said that to me. It's really fucked up at some point. Dear me, why? On suspicion of murdering Simon Kane, an immortal man. Did you know him? Speak. No, I didn't know him. I am Bachelor Tankovsky. Bear in mind that I'm indebted to the person whose death has made my life meaningless. And if I find out you were involved, I'll make short work of you. I had nothing to do with it.
What can be inside that abattoir.
It is an abattoir. I've been pronouncing it correctly all game. How exciting. It showed up in another game. It showed up in Kane, and I was like, shit, it's a real word? It's apparently a synonym, basically, for slaughterhouse. But I've never heard anyone say it before until this game, so I thought it might have been another potentially made-up name, or untranslated Russian or something. You're bothering me. I want to be alone. Bothering you? That's odd. Oh, he doesn't want to talk. Goodbye, Bachelor. I wonder if you're gonna survive this campaign.
Can you feel how rapid my heartbeat is?
I know you. I've seen you in a dream. You're Clara. But you really have the face of someone who's hounded. Have they frightened you? Hardly. What's your name? Eva. Eva Jan. And you must be here to see the Bachelor. I'm here to see you, Eva Jan. Hello.
My lacquer is cracking, see?
Have you forgotten something? We've just discussed all there was to discuss. Those are the same things before. There's just this continual reference to everyone I talk to acts like they just met with me a moment ago. But they didn't, because I wasn't here. Spooky. So it does appear that I do have a sister. Oh man, my inventory is going to have so much more open space all of a sudden. That's kind of fun to think about. The lack of organs will mean I can carry around all these miscellaneous things and trade them again. Oh, you got shit. And all you ever trade is lockpicks and bullets, yeah. I don't want to trade bullets right now until I know which ones I can use. There's a new little boy. Nope, we have no dialogue with that character, and they only sell bullets. All right, I tried. Maridorm I can't buy. Don't have no money for them. I've only got girl money, but the girls only trade me things I don't want. I think I can use some gun at some point, but I need to figure out which ones I can get and use before that. Otherwise, I could just totally waste my stuff, and that would suck. How dare you? Really? How? I think this happened last time too, where on day one there was a mysterious extra schmouter on the first day. Son of a bitch. Of course, I think Harrispex encountered a schmouter on the first day too, when you can't afford one. Well, I maybe almost could have if I kept the stuff on me. Ah, what an ambush. Hello, drunk man. Why? I'm doing pretty good on that stuff too. I'm up to 22 bottles already. Man, we're right back into old rhythms, huh? It's so purple around here. The bylighting.
Murderer, they say. Damn, no one can kill Simon Kine. No way.
I haven't seen you here before. What district are you from? I've come from the steppe.
How do I fix my legs?
Keep close to our lot. Do you like wild beasts like wolves or cats? I do. I like people too.
I smell smoke. Are they burning trash again?
Did you see a man calling himself the Ripper? Ah, he's been here all right. A right scary husky fellow, that one. No idea what got into his head to come over. I sure hope I've seen the last of him. Joke's on you, he's gonna come back every day for a map. Have you been crying? Don't hold back if you want to cry. It's nothing to be ashamed of. Well, it's a nasty story. That scoundrel, Leica, has committed a lowly villainy. Sold us out just about Sold out to just about everyone out there. The thieves, the dogheads too. Then poisoned a friend he'd robbed and ran away. I was angry, so I said the rascal deserves to be killed. Angry as hell. And along comes this bloody haruspex out of nowhere. And so, he killed the boy? He said, I'll do the job. I like it a lot when business gets bloody. I'll find that scoundrel of yours, he said. And if I see that he deserves death, I'll cut him into little pieces right on the spot. I don't know what possessed me to agree, but I did. So he's fond of running murderous errands. Nah, I asked him to do the right thing is all. He's not a thug for hire. Scary enough, though. He'd offered 4 armed robbers at the station. He'd offed 4 armed robbers at the station. See this gun here? He took it from them and sold it to us. He didn't need it himself? He doesn't. He'd shoot anyone dead with his bare hands. That's not shooting. Huh. Alright. Notkin, my dear, give it to me. I'll dispose of it my way. Hey, I'm not greedy. And this one, by the way, is a lady's gun. It'll fit in your hand just right. Besides, it doesn't shoot, I guess. Thank you, kind boy. I have a lady's gun? That's patronizing. The double-barreled pistol. An old Derringer-style pocket pistol has minimal recoil and weak penetrative power. The handle's fashioned for a very small palm. Too small even for some women. A last resort weapon. It's such a small weapon that it's small even for women? Jesus Christ.
I think Shabnakadir is for real. But how do you spot her?
But how do you spot her? Well, a lot of people think it's me, so... Let's just not read into that one too much. Are you a scripted character? No. You just happened to spawn right in that moment in front of me. It doesn't matter to me anymore what side the haruspex will take. 3 times in a single day I saw his fate decided. Condemned by one, set free by another, then assisted by destiny itself. Behold, though, how much suffering it has brought. So I can go, I might be able to go back to Alexander and Anna now. Should I take it, should I stop by Bad Grief? Take a look. Maybe he won't attack me. I did not like the implication of what it's like to be a small girl near Bad Grief. That exhaustion's building right up. That said, I might be done with all of today's quests at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, which is a really weird feeling. God, I'm tiny.
A fool's tongue is long enough to cut his own throat.
Oh, we've heard an earful about you here, we have. Some thief you are. Hasn't it occurred to you, little tot, that taking your leave right now is not gonna be an easy job, or even doable at all? I have a name. I'm Clara.
Many a one says ill that sleeps well.
Ain't that a brave little tot? Look, she ain't afraid of me. Not afraid at all. Oh, that's all the dialogue.
So, Ripper's done away with everyone. Serves them rebels right. Let the man dream big.
Show me the prohibited things. I know you're selling them. Oh, straight to the vendor. Hello, guns. Its main drawback is a slow rate of fire. I have a whole 100 ammo. I mean, I have a whole 100 currency and not much to trade. Not really in a good spot. I was kind of just curious. They actually sell the double-barreled pistol here. Okay. Well, now I know that I have a pistol, so I should probably buy revolver ammo. Double-barreled pistol. I assume it fires revolver ammo, even though it's specifically called revolver ammo and not pistol ammo. But that doesn't seem that important, necessarily. That's a hell of a weird hand gesture. Hey, corner of the room cleaned up nicely.
What do you all want from us?
I found out everything. Turns out you're an odd one, Anna. And so? Yes, that homeless boy was attacked by the Haruspecs. Well... the middle one's not true, unless you mean him escaping, because he definitely attacked him. Yes, that homeless boy was attacked by the Haruspecs, and he's dead now. Are you telling the truth? I always tell the truth. And this Notkin, don't you think he's a little cutthroat? It's good that he and his friend Casper are in a feud, or they'd have got to us by now. Now explain to me why you're so afraid of circus performers. How come? Although, you are a kind girl, aren't you? I suppose every cloud has a silver lining. You know, I'll tell you one of my secrets, but be hush-hush about it. Children are the root of all evil in this world. How come? I can't tell you that, but I will later. So many things are mixed up here. One doesn't know who to fear more. So you're with the Sabrovs now, right? Good. You'll be safe with them, and the children won't hurt you. Here, I've got a present for you. Now, Anna, there's no need. You don't know what you're doing. I'm glad to have helped you. Hey, 1,500. That's a really small amount of money, frankly.
I used to sing every evening.
She's just wildly paranoid all the time. Oh my god, I'm seriously shorter than the doorknobs. I don't think that the Changeling was actually that short when I saw her before. I think this is an artificially deflated height. It's astonishing. Damn it. Am I gonna have enough money to buy anything good? I don't remember day one prices. But they're good to have. That hunger's getting up there. Indeed, you do look more like a messenger from above than a spawn of the earth. I've talked to Georgie. He answered my questions. Have you heard the news about the plague already? The Bachelor has found the real murderer. An epidemic is spreading in the town. I feel the Canes will not be happy with this turn of events. So tell me one thing. Did Gurgi know what his brother and patron died of? No. He's convinced that no natural cause could have possibly ended his brother's life. He's sure there is a murderer, however indirect their methods may be. Yes, I see. Sounds typical of him. Here's what all of it means. I'm going to talk to the Bachelor. Now that the murderer has been found, no one will dare continue the search for the man-eater for a while. But the Canes will not abandon their version so easily. And there's another danger. The mob. A danger to whom? To you, Clara. Or more specifically, to your sister. If the epidemic does begin, and I see nothing that could prevent that, the search for Simon's killer will soon turn into a search for the one who caused the outbreak. If I remember correctly, you said your sister is still somewhere in town. I suppose she is. And she is indeed your twin? Are you impossible to tell apart? Yes, that's truly how it is. It is possible, is it not, that she was the one who brought the disease into our town? Would you like to look for her? I'll devote all of my time to this. You mean all of your spare time? Do you not realize how precarious your position is still? You have been cleared in my eyes, but people, both the commoners and the bound, will require other evidence. What more evidence do they need, and how much of it? We shall see. Tonight, Katerina and I are going to talk about you. Tomorrow, we shall state our will to you, and if everything turns out well, tomorrow you may already be helping me restore justice and mete out retribution. What destiny Katerina foresees for you, I cannot tell. In the meantime, rest. Take the small bedroom upstairs. See you tomorrow. I'm glad it was you who gave me shelter. You'll see how it will pay off in the future. Yay, clapping. Reputation increase, that's very small. We're still just over half, but it means I didn't have to manually maintain my reputation today, so that's good. We're now higher than we started the day. Now the question is, should I just go to sleep or not? A gallery of hideous portraits. It's as though the men, women, children, and freaks of nature are each trying to be more evil than the nearest neighbor. What should I do with them? Will I always be confronted with choices this terrifying? It is as if a shroud fell off his eyes. However humble I am, it is impossible not to witness the brilliance of the power that marks me. I am a healer, well versed in the mysteries of the human heart. Almost a prophet, as every sign confirms. But what am I to do with this gift? Hey, nobody hates us. This is weird. All right, we're potentially ending the day with only 1:30. I don't know. I might sleep for a few hours, and then those trash cans might be refilled, and I might do another lap to try to find more again.
No, I can't stand it much longer.
God damn it! You didn't pay me. Damn it! Anna's the only person that gave me any money. Oh, that's rough. That's pretty rough. Why did lockpicks stack for you? What? Why did lockpicks... I just realized that. Lockpicks stack for Clara. She can just run around with the whole inventory of them. They didn't stack for the other two characters. They would take up an individual slot. It was a huge pain in the ass. Oh, that's weird.